Hello, we've got something really important to talk about today, brought to you by the experts at My Tax Accountant. You see, your phone, it isn't just a phone anymore, is it? It's pretty much the key to your entire financial and digital life. We're going to break down exactly what happens when that key gets into the wrong hands. It's not pretty, but you need to know. Let's get right into it.
Just let that sink in for a moment. 3 minutes. That is literally less time than it takes to boil a kettle. In that tiny window, a thief can completely lock you out of your own life and start draining your bank accounts. And the scary part? This isn't some super complex hack from a movie. It's happening on our streets, and it's shockingly simple.
All right, let's paint a picture. Just imagine you're a freelancer, maybe a small business owner, and you're working away in a busy London cafe. You're trying to hit a deadline. Your phone is just sitting there on the table. You look away for a second, just a second, and when you look back, it's gone. What happens in the next few minutes is a lightning-fast digital heist that can unravel everything you've ever worked for.
The sheer speed of this attack is what's so chilling. I mean, within 3 minutes, the thief isn't just scrolling through your photos. They are actively changing your Apple ID password. That one move locks you out of your iCloud, your messages, Find My Phone, all of it. You're helpless. By the 10-minute mark, they're inside your banking apps and they're turning off the Face ID you thought was keeping you safe. And from there, the floodgates open. Thousands of pounds transferred, it gets worse fast. With access to your notes and emails, they have everything they need to start applying for credit cards in your name. All this in less time than it takes to have your lunch break.
So you've got to be wondering, how is this even possible? You've got Face ID, you've got Touch ID, complex passwords for your bank. How can a common thief bypass all of that in minutes? Well, it all hinges on one tiny everyday action. One little piece of information you probably give away dozens of times a day without even thinking about it. And that little thing is where this entire system can come crashing down. Right, here it is. The vulnerability isn't some flaw in your banking app, and it's got nothing to do with hacking Face ID. It's the simple little passcode you use to unlock your phone screen. That 4 or 6-digit PIN has accidentally become the master key to your entire digital kingdom. And the thieves? They figured it out.
It's the big question, isn't it? We've been told for years that biometrics, our face, our fingerprint, are the absolute gold standard for security. So how on earth are thieves just waltzing past them? The terrifying truth is that a thief who knows your screen passcode doesn't need to bypass your face. They can just switch it off. Let me show you exactly how they pull it off. So, it breaks down into this simple 4-step plan. Step 1, they just watch you. They're on the train, in the queue at Pret, and they shoulder surf while you type in your PIN. That's it. Step 2 is the quick snatch and grab. Now step 3, this is the real killer move. Apple built in what you could call a fatal convenience. If you have a phone and you know its screen passcode, you can change the master Apple ID password without knowing the old one. The thief does this immediately. Boom, you're locked out, they're in. And from there, step 4 is a total free-for-all. With control of your Apple ID, they can kill Find My Phone, they can turn off Face ID for your banking apps, and, believe it or not, they can view every single password you've ever saved in your iCloud keychain. It's a devastating domino effect, and it all starts with that simple PIN.
And this really captures the whole problem, doesn't it? We all think we have the phone on the left, all locked down, secure, impenetrable. But the reality is, if you're using a simple PIN that someone can see, you actually have the phone on the right. A device with a massive, glowing vulnerability just waiting for someone to exploit it. Your whole life is only as safe as that one weak link.
Okay, look, that was the bad news, the really bad news. But here's the good news. You can absolutely fix this. You can slam that security loophole shut for free, probably in the next 5 minutes. It's all about taking back control with a few clever but powerful changes.
Let's get practical. We're not talking about buying expensive software or needing a degree in cybersecurity. This is all about using the tools that are already built right into your phone, but just in a much smarter way. Here's what you can do to build a much stronger wall around your data starting right now. All right, this is the pro tip. If you remember one thing from this whole discussion, make it this. It's a brilliant little workaround using a feature you probably never touch, screen time. Now stay with me, this is the most important setting on your phone. Deep inside the screen time settings, you can set a separate, unique passcode just to lock down account changes. By doing this, even if a thief gets your phone and your screen passcode, they still can't change your Apple ID password without this second secret code. It's like putting a proper deadbolt on the master control panel of your entire digital life.
Okay, on top of that killer tip, here's a rapid-fire checklist of other essentials. First, Ditch the simple PIN. Switch to a strong alphanumeric passcode. That means a mix of letters and numbers. It's way harder for someone to spy over your shoulder. Next, two-step verification, especially on your email, is completely non-negotiable. If a criminal gets into your email, it's game over. Also, hide your notification previews on your lock screen. Why? Because thieves can actually see the verification codes from your bank pop up and use them, even if the phone is locked. And of course, the simplest advice, just be aware. Cover your screen when you type your passcode. It's that simple.
So, you've secured your device. Great. But now we need to talk about why this is about to become even more critical than ever before. The stakes are getting so much higher because your phone is changing. It's not just for banking and social media anymore. Here in the UK, it's about to become your official legal identity. And that changes everything.
Take a look at this number, £17.5 million. That's the emergency cash the government just had to pump into its new gov.uk one login system. And why? Because the very system that's meant to be the secure key to all government services has been riddled with security flaws. And this is the fundamental problem. On the one hand, you have the government promising us a simple, secure, and robust system. But on the other, you have senior MPs like David Davis sounding the alarm about serious cybersecurity concerns that could leave millions of us exposed to hackers. This isn't just politics, it's a very real debate about the safety of our most sensitive data.
And let's be really specific here. We're talking about the system losing its key security certification. A simulated cyber attack, a red team test, managed to get privileged access. There are whistleblower allegations that user data is at risk. And maybe the most worrying part of all is the claim that full security testing won't even be finished until March 2026, long after it becomes mandatory for millions. When the foundations of our new digital identity have cracks like these, securing the phone you use to access it becomes absolutely essential. And here's the deadline that's fast approaching. From November 18th this year, if you're a company director in the UK, you will be legally required to verify who you are using this very system. The link is now crystal clear. A compromised phone will mean a compromised legal and business identity. The game has well and truly changed.
So after all of that, from the simple phone snatch in a cafe to the huge complexities of a national digital ID system, it all comes back to one simple idea: taking control. It might feel a bit overwhelming, but honestly, the most powerful moves you can make are the ones you can do yourself, starting today.
If you do nothing else after hearing this, please, just do these 3 things. Let's make it a simple plan. Tonight, do the screen time trick. It is the single best defense against the attack we've talked about. Tomorrow, get rid of that easy 4-digit PIN and change it to a strong alphanumeric password. And sometime this week, go into your most important accounts, email, and banking, and turn on 2-step verification. These 3 actions alone will massively boost your security.
Now, it's really important for us to say that everything we've talked about is for general informational purposes. While these are critical steps for everyone, each person's financial situation and each business's situation is unique. And for that exact reason, to make absolutely sure you have the right protections in place for your specific circumstances, talking to a qualified expert isn't just a good idea, it's really an essential step. So, we'll leave you with this one last question. After all this, is your digital life really as secure as you thought it was an hour ago? If there's any doubt in your mind, especially when it comes to protecting your financial and business identity, please get some expert guidance.
The team of experts at My Tax Accountant are there to help provide that peace of mind. You can reach them on the phone at 0208-570-8531 or by email at info@mytaxaccountant.co.uk. Thank you so much for your time, and please stay safe out there.